dramatic lighting tricks, creative seating ideas, a 3-course dinner with friends. It's a housewarming party.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ariza. I just finished building this house and I'm going to have some people over for an intimate dinner, but I have a problem. I haven't finished furnishing it.
No furnishings? Not a problem. We have some great ideas to throw a housewarming party that your friends will rave about for months. And you're invited. Hi, I'm Jackie Guerra, and this is You're Invited, the show with really innovative and cool ideas for easy and exciting entertaining. I'm here at Andrew's unbelievably cool house with party planner Chris Yeager.
Hi, Jackie.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right, so I know you have some great ideas to make his housewarming really super cool, despite the fact that he doesn't have a lot of furnishing, right?
You're right. We want to bring a few things in, not too much, but I think what's lacking is one place for people to sit and some color. We also have a very cool kitchen area, which the guests can be on one side and mingle and have cocktails. A
little party atmosphere, if you will, right? Okay. Now, when we were walking around earlier, you had some really good ideas for the backyard.
The garden is killer. Let's go look.
All right, show me. What a way to make an entrance.
Isn't it a great space?
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, he's really done a beautiful job out here. It's got a great feel. There's plenty of space to be able to utilize for our dinner party. Perhaps we'd start with a dining table right here. And let's not use a regular old table.
Because he doesn't have one.
Well, you're right, he doesn't have one.
To create a cozy space for dinner under the stars, we're building Andrew an easy dining table using some simple materials, a door and some sawhorses.
It's a very easy and inexpensive solution to sort of create our table.
It's a great idea. So the sawhorses are the base.
Yeah, we found these at the local hardware store. We're going to use a pair of these.
Doesn't get more minimal than a door and sawhorses.
Yeah, it's a plain hollow core door, and it needs a little dressing up.
That was the easiest dining table I've ever built. To finish it off, we make a stylish cover by laying inexpensive bamboo fencing on top, then we cut it to size. This is a great idea.
You just pull this stuff out of the garage, and in 5 minutes you're done, and you can focus on the fun part.
2 sawhorses, a hollow door, some fencing, boom, you got a little fancy dinner party table. Now, using some foam and a drop cloth, we're going to create some comfy seating for our new table.
I thought it was a really good idea. Instead of having standard chairs with backs, we just do benches. It's cleaner looking, it'll make our table have more impact overall. So what we did is, we cut some foam to begin with, just to fit the top of these benches.
Now, is this expensive?
That was pretty inexpensive. I want to say that was less than $5.
And then this is just basic drop cloth, right?
Right. We cut it to fit this piece of foam.
Lay your drop cloth over the foam and wrap it like a present. There's no need to worry about sewing, just secure the back with some masking tape.
And here's our finishing touch. What we did is we went and got some leather pieces, much like shoelace, and we're going to use that to sort of tailor off this finish off our bench to sort of hold it in place so it doesn't slide while people are having dinner.
This is so cool! Best $5 you can invest.
It is a terrific look.
It really is. Clean, gorgeous.
Really sophisticated.
Yeah. Who, me? To continue with our elegant industrial look, we're creating a unique centerpiece using a rain gutter and some succulent plants. This is just a regular piece of gutter that you can get at any hardware store.
That's right.
Probably fairly inexpensive, right?
This is probably the cheapest centerpiece container you're ever going to see.
Using heavy-duty scissors, cut the ends of the rain gutter, leaving a piece that you can bend back inside. Oh, so you create like a little box.
Right, like a trough. We're going to sort of fit it to the center of the table. So we've got one long, single look happening there. And we're going to add these plants, which I found down at my local nursery.
Using the rain gutter as a planter, we pop the plants out of their pots and fit them in just like flowers. They look like artichokes.
And the cool part is, after this party, Andrew can plant them in the garden, and he'll have them, it'll be part of the landscape.
I think this looks amazing. This is a really, really innovative, funky alternative to a typical centerpiece. Our centerpiece is complete, and now Chris has a great approach to setting this table with a mishmash of inexpensive china.
Andrew didn't have a whole set of china, so we sort of mixed and matched some of the things we had in the house, plus we added some very inexpensive things, and we're just going to put it together until we have this pleasing look that we're happy with. We just play with it.
I love Chris's attitude. Whatever. Doesn't match, it's funky. And then what? We're just going to take our napkin, put it on the plate?
I've got a really clever idea to dress up the napkins. I cut these leaves out of my garden. They're flax, and what we're going to do is we're going to bend them into shape to sort of create like a big cuff bracelet, and that's going to be our napkin ring.
How cool is that? Bend your piece of flax, trim the end, and secure with a brass fastener. Cute and clever. So, can you use any kind of foliage?
Yeah, you really could. You could use any kind of leaf that is flexible enough to give you that bend.
Take your napkin out of the ring. Little accessory. Who doesn't love a gift when they come to a party? Gorgeous.
Now all we need is a little candlelight and some Chardonnay.
We did good. Coming up, we're setting the mood for our party with some fabulous lighting tricks. And then we're in the kitchen making dinner that looks so fancy, but is so easy. Chris and I are working really hard to get Andrew's housewarming party started, and I know that you have some really great ideas for lighting, which Chris thinks is very important for any party, right?
Yeah, I'm crazy about lighting. I think, Jackie, it's a really inexpensive way to give us some color in our party setting and make everyone look young, and it just sort of will brighten up this space because we're dealing with all this white.
We begin the lighting transformation by using amber-colored gel to update a few old Chinese paper lanterns.
I started with this Chinese lantern. It's a little too traditional for this party. So what I did is I took the frame and stripped all of the mesh off of it.
So you just took this basic thing, peeled off the paper.
Yeah, give it a rip. Comes right off. There you go. Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah! We're using lightweight floral wire to reinforce our lantern frames. Wrap 3 separate pieces of wire around the bottom, center, and top of each lantern so that the frame holds its shape.
What we're going to do next is we're going to spray it with glue. It'll make the frame tacky.
Just regular adhesive glue?
Yeah, you can be generous. I did the entire frame. I'll turn it for you.
Next, we take pieces of the gel paper and start covering the frame.
It doesn't have to be perfect, because when we get all these strips on, here, try it.
So, okay, go ahead.
When we get all these strips on, sort of in a regular kind of gypsy patchwork, we're going to fill in the spaces we haven't covered at the very end with smaller pieces.
Whoa. Once you cover this, we got to get some light in there.
Yeah, that's right. And what we're going to do, Jackie, is we're going to end up suspending all 3 of the lanterns symmetrically over the dining table. If you'll hand me that little light socket.
This is quite a socket.
It is quite a socket, but what I like about it is you just have to buy it. You don't have to worry about anything except plugging it in and putting in the bulb.
Using a 25-watt light bulb, push the socket and bulb through the gel paper, then attach the cord to the top of your lantern by wrapping it with floral wire.
And when we rig these outside, that soft light is just going to glow through that lantern. Everything is going to look fantastic.
Next on the lighting agenda are luminary bags.
These are standard lunch bags, very simple and plain.
I may or may not be familiar with them.
I thought it'd be really cool and inexpensive to sort of line that entire garden area outdoor with luminaria bags. What I've done is really simple. I folded the bag in half and then one more time.
Once you've folded your bag, make a row of cuts in any pattern you choose.
And then when you open up your bag, with those 3 little cuts, look at that.
Wow.
You've got cuts everywhere.
To finish, add some sand to your bag to weigh it down. Then put a tea light in a votive holder and place it inside the bag. These are gorgeous, luminarias.
Luminarias.
Now that the outside lighting is finished, Chris has a great idea to create an intimate lounge area inside the house where Andrew's guests can enjoy a pre-dinner cocktail. So we're going to turn this modern, open architectural space into an intimate, cozy club.
You're right.
Yep.
Very clubby.
To make this area more inviting, Chris and I take out the existing furniture and bring in some items from other rooms in the house. With a couple colorful rugs, Andrew's son's bed, and some fun fabric and pillows, we create a unique lounging area. As a final lighting trick, we wrap a piece of gel around Andrew's kitchen bulbs, a small detail with a high impact. All right, the house looks amazing, and I know you have a special pre-dinner cocktail planned for Andrew and his guests to really get the housewarming party going.
Yeah, we got to get these guests charged up, so I thought I'd make my version of the old-fashioned, which is a great drink.
To make this new twist on an old-fashioned, start with some sugar, a slice of orange, and a cherry. Then add a shot of bourbon.
Now here's the fun part. You're going to take this spoon and you're going to mash that fruit into the bottom of the glass.
Okay.
That's called muddling the fruit.
You muddle,
until
you mix, and then hopefully you'll curdle. Once we finish muddling the fruit,
then I'm going to add some bitters. Bitters
what's that? Is it like Tabasco sauce or something?
I really can't explain what it is, but you have to have it. It's been around
Trust
forever.
Chris Yeager.
This is my dad's drink. I like my old fashions a little dry, so I'm going to give you more club soda than I will ginger. Some people like them really sweet, so they add more ginger, but not enough.
But we're already sweet enough.
Yeah. Well, yeah, at least you are, darling.
To finish off your old-fashioned, add a piece of pineapple as a swizzle stick.
Is that good? Yeah, you're enjoying every bit of it,
It's really good. Coming up, we'll show you how to prepare a simple but fabulous 3-course dinner. And then our housewarming party is in full swing.